Greek mythology, Trojan War was waged against the city of Troy by the Achaeans or Greeks. The war is one of the most important events in Greek mythology, and it has been narrated through many works of Greek literature, most notably the Homer's Iliad. Trojan War was a historical event during the 12th century BC, wherein both war and the city were widely seen as non-historical. So now, let me take you back to the ancient times wherein Trojan War occurred and started.
During the wedding of King Peleus and Thetis, Ares, the goddess of discord, was the only god uninvited. Ares was insulted, so she threw from the door a gift of her own, a golden apple on which was inscribed the word "to the fairest." Aphrodite, Athena, and Hera all wanted the apple, but Zeus would not choose between them. The goddess wanted to know who was the fairest of them all, and Prince Paris of Troy had been chosen to give it to Aphrodite because Aphrodite told him that if he gave the golden apple, she would give him Helen, the most beautiful woman on earth. Paris didn't know that Helen was already married to King Menelaus of Sparta. While King Menelaus was visiting Crete, a Greek island, Paris abducted Helen and took her back to Troy. King Menelaus soon discovered that her wife has been kidnapped. When Menelaus asked for Helen's back, Paris refused. This is what the Trojan War started. King Menelaus invokes the oath of Tendereos to bring Helen back to Greece. He got together all the Greek kings to help him fight. Achilles and Odysseus tried to avoid going, but they were soon caught and forced to fight. Everyone was ready to go, but a strong wind stopped them. The Greeks discovered that Artemis was causing the wind to blow and that she's upset. The only thing that would please her was if someone sacrificed a royal maiden. So Agamemnon sacrificed his own daughter Iphigenia to allow the armies to set sail. This trip to Troy took 10 years. So after 10 years, the troops arrive at Troy. Menelaus fights Paris to determine whether Helen will return to Greece. Menelaus wins, but Aphrodite rescues Paris and spirits him away. Then Athena prevents the Trojan from surrendering Helen. Patroclus wants to use Achilles' armors to rally the Greeks, but Hector kills Patroclus, thinking he was Achilles. After Patroclus was killed, Achilles got angry over the loss of his dear friend and joins the fight. Achilles killed Hector, who lashed Hector's body to his chariot and dragged him across the battlefield for 9 days in triumph. After Achilles killed Hector, he is shot in the heel by Paris. The Greeks retreat to plan their next move. Odysseus came up with the idea for the Trojan horse. Since the Trojans have big walls for protection, the Greek made a wooden horse to give the Trojans with them hiding inside. The horse was a sacred animal to the Trojans. It was also filled with Greek soldiers led by Odysseus. The Greek came out of the horse at night. They opened the gates of Troy and let the rest of the Greek army inside. The massacre happened because Achaeans killed the sleeping population and the Trojans are defeated. Prince Paris surrendered to the Greeks after the massacre. The Greek army destroyed and burned the city of Troy. Some Trojans survived, including women and children whom they kept and sold as slaves, and Helen was taken back.
And that's the end of Trojan War, the story of gods and heroic warriors, and it offers several moral lessons, including the importance of leaders treating their soldiers with respect, the importance of accepting apologies, and the need for respecting family bonds. It perhaps one of the richest single surviving sources from antiquity, and it also offers insights to warfare, religion, customs, and the attitude of ancient Greeks.